welcome to the good land, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, otherwise known as Milwaukee. If you've seen Wayne's World, you know what I'm talking about. But today we are going to see a lot of great stuff. It has so many unique attractions, including one of the most haunted places in the world. Let's go. Thank you, Visit Milwaukee, for partnering with us in the making of this video.
Stop one for the day. It's a little bit of nature. We're bringing Moose on the Milwaukee Pierhead Lighthouse Trail. It goes downtown and if you can see across by the river, and it's gonna lead you all the way out to Lake Michigan, and it is amazing. It's about 2.6 miles. I have to cheat. It's an out and back. It'll take about an hour. It's rated easy, and if you want to know more, you can get the All Trails app. It's free, and you can see all the directions.
Also, what's really cool about Milwaukee is on Saturdays, which is when we were fortunate enough to be here, you have free 2-hour parking on the street. So we were actually able to park like right by the trailhead of this for completely free. It's pretty awesome. We are gonna take a lot longer than 2 hours probably to like hang out in the area, so we probably have to move, but it's really awesome if you're gonna be here for just a little bit.
How cool is this? On the boardwalk that we're walking on, they have every year, every month, and the history of Milwaukee on them. So you can be walking and read about all of the things that happened, arrests, historical events, everything. It's really cool.
On the Milwaukee Pierhead Lighthouse Trail, obviously the trail ends in a lighthouse right over my shoulder. It's really cool, but Milwaukee is really popular for shipping because it's right on the board, or right on the shores of Lake Michigan, which is a big deal. So it's a really cool place to come here. You can watch the barges come in and out, and of course see some fishing as well. But this is where our trail ends, but you can also continue it on down the shore if you choose to. But this is a really awesome trail. I had a good time, also. I think Moose did too. He's worn out today.
Now that we've finished this 2.6 mile trail, we are starving. So we need to go get some breakfast. We have an awesome place picked out, so let's go. Stop number 2 and our brunch, we stopped at Fuel Café. It is a really awesome place where there's motorcycles, a bar, and coffee all combined. You can get all types of food. Saturday and Sundays you can grab brunch from I think 9 to 3. All the other days you can grab their amazing regular menu. But we are going to show you what we all got, and we got a lot of food. I got a latte that has oat milk and caramel in it. It's super good. I've already tried it. Just a basic latte. I ended up getting, and it looks a little sloppy, but I got biscuits and gravy with, it's like a chicken chorizo in there, and then there's a honey sriracha sauce, and then these are homemade cheddar and jalapeno biscuits. It sounds amazing.
I am pretty plain, so I didn't go crazy like Molly did. I got literally what's called the standard breakfast. So in mine, I got 2 pieces of toast, 2 eggs, however I wanted. I like mine scrambled, bacon, and these are potatoes. So just what I need. Mmm. I love me some good bacon, and this is some really good bacon.
That's thick.
Yeah, it is. It's like a, oh, what's that called? There's like a certain type of bacon. That's what that's called. But it's really good. It's like a crispy, but not too crispy. Perfect.
Let's try this. That is like a unique, me too. That is a unique take on a normal biscuits and gravy. You get a spiciness, the sweetness, and then that chicken chorizo gives it like a Spanish vibe. This is so good. And if you guys can see, they are square biscuits and they're not too dry. I was worried, but they are just right. 100% recommend this.
Another really cool thing, since they are motorcycle themed, it brought to my mind, Milwaukee is actually home to Harley Davidson. So if you ever see anything motorcycle related, especially Harley Davidson related, it has originated here, which is a really cool thing. They have a museum here. There was only one person here interested in going there. It was me. So we aren't going to go today, but if you come here and you love motorcycles, definitely check it out. While at Fuel Cafe, we couldn't just get normal food though. We had to get a couple of extras, starting with cheese curds. So these are from the Clock Shadow Creamery. It's a local place. They make their own cheese and everything like that. So this is really cool, but it's a staple on any Wisconsin diet. Ask them themselves to eat them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But yeah, so we're really excited to give these a try. They come with a side of ranch. And then beside them, we have some pretzels. These are cinnamon pretzels?
Yeah, cinnamon sugar.
Cinnamon sugar pretzels, and they are from the Milwaukee Pretzel Company, correct?
Yes.
And yeah, so they come with a little sweet sauce on the side. What do you call that?
I think it's cream cheese.
Yeah, cream cheese, I think. But they come with that on the side. So this looks delicious. So that's what we really loved about Fuel Cafe, and the reason we went there is because when you support a local business, if you get some other things, you're also supporting other local businesses. So it's a really cool way to help out the local Milwaukee businesses. But we're going to dig into these.
I'm going to be the first to test out these cheese curds. Shh, I did a little bit ago. Whoops, I couldn't wait. But a cool thing about the Clock Shadow Creamery is the oldest creamery in Milwaukee, so they know how to do their cheese curds and their other cheeses, but let's try it. And they squeak! Those are so good. If you didn't know, when cheese curds squeak, that means they're perfect.
I get to be the lucky one to start off with the Milwaukee Pretzel Company. I did not try these first because I don't like to cheat. But this is really cool. So they hand make and bake all of these, and what's really cool is they keep up with the hundreds of years tradition of making them Bavarian style like they do over in Germany. I don't know if this is an insult or not, but I like having my pretzels with a little bit of sauce, so I'm going to dip mine.
Oh my.
This is cream cheese, and it is amazing. Oh my gosh.
I want some.
Stop number 3 today here in Milwaukee is Balck Cat Alley. So after eating all of that food, yes, we ate all of it, we are needing a little bit of an exercise afterwards. So this is a really cool art mural gallery right down an alley, so we can walk through it and kind of take it around, and it's dog friendly, so we're going to take this for a walk.
And 100% free.
And free, which we always love.
We are at stop number 4 for the day. I mean, we have to keep walking off our meal. We ate a lot. We are at the Veterans Park right on Lake Michigan. We're taking the Milwaukee Lakefront Trail, which is about 3 miles. It says it takes about 55 minutes, but we'll see, and it's a loop trail, so you can choose to walk a little bit or the whole thing. I think we're gonna go all the way down to the art museum and back, so let's go.
One thing we love about the Great Lakes is it feels like an ocean. This is Lake Michigan, and as you can see, there's no end in sight on the other end, which is really cool. This is how us Midwesterners spend our beach days. We'll come up to the beach on one of the Great Lakes and actually kind of hang out here. The water is freezing cold, but it is still really fun to get out on the water, and this is a really popular place for sailboating as well. If you can see a couple of them out there out in the bay, which is pretty cool. right behind me is another memorial for Vietnam veterans specifically. And what's really cool is leading up here, you can find a bunch of names of people from not just Milwaukee, but the southeast area of Wisconsin who served. And we have made a huge deal when we stopped in small towns, big cities, wherever, if they have a veterans memorial, we love to stop and just see it. Even though we don't know any of these people, we still love to thank them for it. We just returned from our walk. It was about 2 hours, so 55 minutes was not exactly accurate, I would say. But I will say that we did take like a little detour. And by detour, I mean we went the wrong way once again today. So we had to take another 15 minutes to get back on the trail. And then there was a whole commotion at this lagoon that we were standing by. So we stood there and watched that for a little bit. That's not a regular mallard, is it?
No.
You see it's got purple on its wings and its head? Oh my god.
I got that on camera.
What's going on with these carp? And then we took a little bit of time to walk around the Veterans Park Memorial place. So maybe it was a little more accurate than we thought, but either way, we are pooped. It was a really cool walk though. It starts off right by Lake Michigan and then you get to go in kind of like towards the city a little bit more and kind of experience what they have going on in there right by the water as well. Malls, what did you think?
I thought it was really awesome too. Whether you are older or you have a little kid or you have a teenager, everyone will enjoy this place. You get to walk along the water. There's a little bit of everything, even for pets. But now we're gonna go get a late lunch downtown in the historic district, as well as show you guys one of the most haunted places in the world. So let's go check it out.
Wah, wah, wah.
Finally, our last stop, Shaker's Cigar Bar. This is one of the top 5 most haunted places in the entire world, right here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I don't know if you guys like this stuff, but I think it's interesting. I'll let Ty give you more of the information because he knows it all.
The reason why this is so haunted is historical, which is why I'm handling this and not Malls. But what happened was back in the day when Prohibition was in effect, when making alcohol illegal, the Capone brothers, Al especially, and his 2 brothers bought this bar and then turned it into a speakeasy in the basement. So they were selling alcohol among other things in the basement, which were making it obviously illegal. But they actually believe that Capone had multiple people killed and buried in the basement, as well as they think there might be actually bodies in the foundation of the Shaker's Cigar Bar itself, which is just freaky. When we were reading into it, the owner of the place actually said that every time she has a medium or just herself walking around, there is especially one door that leads to the basement that is just really bad and puts out really bad vibes. So pretty crazy stuff. We're not going to go in because as much as we love to hear about it, we're not really big fans of experiencing it. So we're going to stand from afar and think of all the crazy stuff that it's seen. But it is a really cool thing to see if you're into that stuff here in Milwaukee.
Well, that wasn't our last stop, the ghost place. We decided to go to Stone Creek Coffee real quick. It's the Factory Cafe downtown. It's the cutest little space, but I got a Mexican spiced coffee and a buttered croissant, if you guys can see this. I'll take a bite quick. That is so good. That is amazing. It's so flaky and just so buttery. Let me try this quick. Oh, that is amazing. It's got the spice, it's got the cinnamon, the pepper, the cayenne pepper. That is an amazing cup of coffee. One of my, I would say, top 5 cups of coffee in the entire country. That is so good. What did you get?
Alright guys, I got a mango smoothie. I've already had half of it, as you can see, but it's really delicious. Do I need to take a sip?
No, you're fine.
Okay, yeah, it's delicious. If you don't like coffee like me, come here and get yourself some.
Well, that is going to do it for us here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We will definitely be back. This is one of our top favorite cities in the United States. We didn't expect to love it as much. I mean, we saw so much. We walked everywhere. I think we ended up walking 6.3 miles. Yeah, we walked a lot. We ate a lot of amazing food. We will definitely be back. If you have a chance to come here on a weekend or a weekday, make time to come because you will not be disappointed. We'll see you in the next video. Bye! Milwaukee, it's the oldest creamery in the state, not the state, oh shoot!
The city. I gotta compose myself.
I'm starving.